Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle Ether and welcome to Awake the Wisdom Within. Okay, so yeah, y'all see I changed the channel. I changed the name of my channel. I just felt like over my birthday weekend, like I was hearing it actually before that. I just kept seeing a lot of things about wisdom and just stepping into my true calling, and that's what we do on this channel. We work on, like I tell you guys all the time, we grow, we work on our we work on the inside first. We realize on this channel, in order to manifest anything, you must first work on yourself, okay? And I just been hearing so much about being wise here lately, and I knew that it wasn't just me just hearing that word. I knew that it was actually a change that I need to make and actually put that as my channel name. So with that being said, that's it. That's for that, y'all. So watch my birthday vlog. Like, I don't speak too much on it, but I did kind of say, show you guys certain signs that I saw and things like that. But anyways, this is just a video of affirmations. Like, I was supposed to make this video, but yeah, I be forgetting and stuff, y'all. I be having to take breaks and stuff. So we have affirmations here. These are just cards that I usually pull at the end of videos, or at the end of a reading, just to confirm some things. But since they're all so positive, I just felt like I'm just gonna do a whole video of just affirmations. Okay, so and they're like, I think 3 cards a piece under here, y'all. So I don't know if all the cards are gonna flow together, or am I just gonna be able to just like talk about each card individually. I don't know, but however, I'm sure that it will resonate with you. So based on whichever one you pick, of course. So y'all, what you should do though, or at least what I do, if you're new to pick a card readings, underneath a card is like, this is going to be an affirmation, something that you need to hear based on the title of the video. Your answer is going to be underneath one of these cards. So I feel like I need to start explaining the videos how to do pick a cards more. And basically, just we put things like this here. I haven't used these in a while, just for you to kind of be more led to. Sometimes you don't need to be led by your favorite stone or your favorite image. You just kind of look at the one that stands out more to you. But for me, always go with your very first mind, okay? So this is my daughter wanted these so bad, so I bought these for her. This is just a pyrite stone that I just decided to put here. It's for wealth and abundance. Business wise though, business wise. And it's a good thinking stone too. It helps you think and sort out stuff. This is a no. I guess this is a no. Are y'all ready? I already know. Look, y'all. She falling down. But I already know. Y'all was already ready. Y'all was waiting on me, right? Okay, let's go. So for those of you guys who were drawn to this little elf gnome, here are your cards. Let's see what you have. I'm going to go ahead and spread them out, and then I'm going to read them. Okay. So you have, we do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. This is by J.K. Rowling, okay? A person who actually believes in magic. We see that, right? So, I'm glad that I was immediately hearing like a message to go with this, and I'm glad that I looked down and saw that it was about J.K. Rowling. She believed she could, so she did. This is the title of these affirmation cards. Let me show y'all. This is a box that they come in. And this box is actually, these cards are actually called She Believed She Could, so she did. So I kind of like when this actually comes out. And then this says, Everything that we do and everyone that we meet is put in our path for a purpose. Okay, so I want to start with this one first. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my gosh, should this be my thumbnail, y'all? So everything that we do and everyone that we meet is put in our in our path for a purpose. So Spirit wants you guys to know to really pay attention to synchronicities, and don't feel like for some of you guys who are used to synchronicities, don't feel like I see them all the time, or so I'm just getting used to them now. Yeah. I see fours every day. I see sixes every day. I see eights every day. I see birds all the time. I see butterflies all the time. And I know there's synchronicities, but I'm just like, well, okay. But they're actually messages for you. We have to remember that. Like every four you see, just always know that, I'm not just seeing this for, I'm like a magical person. I'm a special person. I'm vibrating high. I see these all the time. No, we have to actually realize that these are actual messages that our ancestors and angels are sending us. And one reason why they have to talk to us like that, because we actually don't, I mean, they can't speak to us in the way that we speak. When it comes to any what how would I refer to them? Let's just say our spiritual guides. When it comes to them, they don't, if they're communicating to each other, in the astrals, they don't use words. So this is a way that they get us to understand things. So just know with every H you see, that's abundance, and it's telling you to just be encouraged, like some type of abundance is coming into your life, whether it's financial. It's usually something materialistic though. With every four that you see, just know that it's saying that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are well protected by the angels and archangels. With every two that you see, just know this an intuitive number. You might have to pay more attention to something, and look at it through a more um intuitive way than a natural way. It could mean, twos can mean so much. It could just mean like a double, something like a relationship or something like that, romance, a couple. It could also mean to stay positive, to look at the bright side of stuff. Just like ones can encourage you to, well, ones is more of a number to stay positive. Twos is more of a number of faith, to just have faith. And ones, especially when you start seeing those ones together, you see 1111, that's usually like a portal being open for you, and then you can just try to manifest whatever you want to manifest. I don't care if you see 1111, like, everywhere you go. You have to realize that, like, these things are being put into your life for a reason. And let's just not start to get lazy with synchronicities, you guys. Let's and not just get above ourselves too. Remember to just stay humble and know that these messages are sent to us for us to go by, our day, right? Sometimes we won't need all these readings that we get if we just look at our day-to-day activities, especially if you know that you are seeing if you are seeing these synchronicities all the time, we can't just overlook them. These are special things. This is special gifts, a special way of communicating. Remember, before you start to see synchronicities, and now that you do, like, you know that these synchronicities help you. So we can't just start to overlook them now just because we see them all the time. Remember when you see that bird, like, that's your grandfather, that's your mother, that's your deceased loved one, that's that deceased child. Well, let's not just say, oh, pretty bird, hey, how are you doing? see what that message is, you know. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that that butterfly might be the same thing, you know. The butterfly might be, you know, a deceased loved one. The butterfly is telling you changes is coming into your life, and then you're getting readings wondering, well, why isn't my life changing? Well, you saw like about 3 or 4 butterflies, you know, while you were walking to Walmart, and you noticed them and you saw them, and then you saw that all of them were blue, you know, like that's a sign for you, or all of them were yellow, that's a sign for you. But you still said, yeah, you know, I see this, and I kept going. When Spirit's telling you, okay, your life is about to change, you know, you're about to undergo a transformation, there's no need for you to worry, because you now see, now, you know, we've already shown you that these things are coming into your life. There's no need to pull cards on it. You know, some of you guys may have your own cards. There's no need to do that, because we're showing you this stuff. Everything happens for a reason, okay? And then it's just like sometimes you might pass by someone, and this is one thing, I don't know when I talked about this, but I talked about it in one of these videos about using wisdom when it comes to listening to certain people who speak to you. In today's society, sometimes we have a thing, and I know it's not the majority of people I'm talking to now, because you guys wouldn't even be here if you were those type of people. But we have a thing of only listening to people with titles in front of their name, or certain letters in front of their name, like doctor, or, you know, or doctor, or MD, or something like that, you know. We have this thing of saying those are the only people that make sense, when we have seen these people kill people over stupid stuff. They supposed to be so smart. We've seen that, and we know that babies as young as 3 years old, if they can mumble anything out their mouth, can tell you something, you know. Sometimes, you know, sometimes, you know, my daughter says some like really profound things. Oh my gosh, she said something to me and my son last night. We were like, what? I forgot what it was. She could say some really profound things. You know, you have to just listen to children and know, like, sometimes you can be in Walmart and someone can come by you and they can say, excuse me, will you please help me do this yellow shirt look right with these yellow pants, or is it too much? You know, that can be a sign, you know, because you know that you've been looking for a sign to see if fashion is your calling. And then someone comes up and asks you something like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, is that my sign? Yes, it was your sign. You know, things happen for a reason. Sometimes people come up to you and just say the smallest thing, you know, you're beautiful, you're a smart person, you're really highly intelligent. Don't think that these people are just giving you compliments. These people have been sent into your life for a reason, okay? So she believed she could, so she did. Yeah, these are affirmation cards, so you guys, so they are just confirming things to you, and they are, you know, speaking things back into your life. You know, I believe in affirmations. I believe in the I am. I have to make a video on the I am and I am. And I said, and I am. I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh, I hope I can do that today, because I really I want people to understand that I am, simply because I watched a video not too long ago of someone kind of debunking the I am, and then I realized this person didn't really understand what the I am is, and how can you debunk something when you don't really know what it is. So I have to explain it, but I'm make a separate video on it. But I'm saying it because I feel like for this particular pal, you guys really do need to listen to affirmations. You know, you need to affirm some certain things into your life, and I specifically want you guys to listen to I am affirmations, okay? So she believed she could, so she did. So self-explanatory, right? I just feel like for this group of people, you guys are struggling with some confidence issues. That's one thing that I struggle with, you guys. I don't you know, there's a lot of different ways to look at, you know, self-esteem, the self-esteem issues and things like that, and that could be a touchy topic for some people, but mine has always been confidence, and not just really self-image, but more so confidence. You know, I always used to get kind of down on myself when it came to my ability to do certain things, because I am a perfectionist. When it came to my work ethic, you know, I will always just question certain things about how I produce things. Like, still to this day, it really kind of get to me when I don't feel like I'm producing things in the way that I should. And if I feel like I'm not doing something the way I should, I just don't do it. Like, sometimes it takes everything out of me to just continue these videos, because I don't ever feel like they are what I want them to be. And that's something that I gotta deal with. And I feel like you guys really need to affirm things within your life too. You have to know that if you believe you can, then you will. You know, you guys know, like, I listen to Nicki Minaj a lot, and she often says like little things like that. She often says things like she just always believed she would be where she was at. And she feel like anytime you believe, like you really, really, really believe, then you will get there, you know. Even though I feel like some of these people could have easily got to where they were at without selling their soul. And some people did get there without selling their soul, but when they get there, they get all gritty and stuff and want to get on top, and then they start selling out. But that's something else. Don't do that when you do get there, because you guys will be successful if you don't know. So you have to believe. If you believe in yourself, it don't matter what nobody else thinks, okay? So, and like I was saying, this was the first card that I read. Sometimes we just feel like, oh, kind of match my nails. The whole thing kind of match my nails. But sometimes we feel like we just have to do too much. Even take out this magic card. Sometimes we just feel like we have to do too much. Like, you just feel like if it's not working, then what do I have to do? And sometimes you don't have to do anything but be still and just wait. You know? We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. What did I just tell you guys about believing? You know, so Spirit is basically telling you guys, it's like the main message here. Pay more attention, or continue to look at your synchronicities, okay? They're there. They are there for a reason. Believe in yourself. Believe, you know, just believe all of this stuff. Believe that they're showing you who you are. Believe in who you are. Believe in, you know, that all this stuff is not just happening like as a fluke. All this stuff is happening for a reason. Believe that you are who you are. You know, believe more in yourself and you will do it. Believe that you are a powerful being. You are a magical being. You don't have to do anything else, you know. You can believe in magic. Magic is very, you know, it comes in handy sometimes, you know. It's much needed sometimes, but you are a magical person within yourself. You don't need all that. You should believe more in yourself, and I feel like this is the message for you guys who are on here, to believe in yourself. So you guys wouldn't be here if you weren't powerful people, if you weren't magical people. You are that. You're all of that. Look at you getting all these synchronicities all the time that a lot of people don't even get. Like, have you guys ever asked people, like, oh, like, there's 11:11, like, do you see 11:11? And they say no, or huh? You know, when you know you see it all the time, you know. So you guys are already powerful people, magical people. So I feel like you guys know better. You just needed that, those affirmations, you know, and that's why this video is much needed, and ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. So because we all get there, we all get down sometimes, to get down on ourselves, and we just kind of need that reminder. So hey, I'm glad you're here to be reminded. So, and I bet you are glad that you came to. Comment down below and let me know that you are glad that you came to this video for this message right here, okay? That's all, y'all, and continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. Okay, y'all, now who was drawn to this pyrite right here? Isn't it pretty? It's one of my favorite ones, me and my daughter. Okay, who all was drawn to that pyrite? Let's see what your message is. let's see what your cards are. We're going to pull them out one by one. Okay, because some of them kind of have a lot on there. Some of these I don't know if I've seen before. Okay. Woman must not accept, she must challenge, okay? Doesn't matter if you're a woman or man, the message is still the same. She must not accept, she must challenge. I love that the most effective way to do it is to do it. The big question is, let's see what the big question is, y'all. The big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. Okay. I think all these kind of goes together. Okay. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Y'all already know because you're like, yeah, I kind of get a feeling of what's going on here. I kind of see this pattern. Yeah, you guys know. Okay, so let me see. This right here, like, I wasn't led to this pile at all. I think this was like, I remember looking at the pile right and like, nah, that's not the one I'm led to. Like, not at all. But boy, can I relate to this. Especially this. The big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. Okay, because y'all watch that video I have. If I can remember, I never remember. So remind me if y'all really want to watch it, or you can go find it yourself. The Into the Unknown video that I did from I was inspired by the Frozen movie, by that Frozen 2 song. I think you guys need to watch that because it's like, you know, you have this calling on your life. You know, you have this big adventure ahead of you. Like, all your readings say it. Everybody tell you in your readings, like, you're about to travel. You're about to just start this spiritual journey. You're about to undergo this big awakening. And you're like, okay, I'm excited. But are you going to say yes to it? Like, that's the big question. Are you going to be able to say yes? Like, you know, are you going to be able to say, okay, I'm ready for this? Or are you going to be like Elsa? She like, I can hear you, but I don't. Like, she knows she was hearing the caller, but she was like, nah, I don't even hear you. She was like, I hear you, but I'm just going to ignore you because I just got over something like this. Like, I just went through this big thing. Like, I just accepted my calling. Now you want me to go into the unknown, you know. But at the end, she had to say yes to it. And at the end, you have to say yes to it also. It's like, even though you guys know that this is for you, you know that you are about to undergo this high calling. I actually hear high priestess for some of you guys too. Accept that calling. Even though you guys know that, you are still kind of reluctant and kind of like, I don't know. But you're going to say yes because you're here on this video. So that means you're supposed to say yes. Because why? I mean, don't think too much about it. The most effective way to do it is to do it, okay? So, don't accept. And I think you guys are at this point in your life. That's why you can say yes now. You can say yes now because you're actually at the point in your life where you're not just accepting the status quo. You're not going by life, you know, just accepting the status quo anymore. You are starting to challenge things now. You're starting to say, no, I am not going to go for this in my life no more. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to go after those things, you know. I am not holding on to those things that no longer serve me. I'm not doing that no more. You're not just accepting things no more. You're challenging things now. You're actually saying, you know what? I know my life is going to be, it's going to be a certain type of way, but I'm going to go right into this calling. I'm going to step right into my calling, and I'm going to challenge those things that, you know, that I never liked. You know, I'm gonna take a deeper dive within myself, and I'm going to force myself out of my comfort zone. You know, I'm going to force myself out of those hindering mindsets. You know, I'm going to force myself to have this dark night of the soul moment, to look at my inner child issues and say, you know what, I am not going to suffer with this anymore. I'm not just going to accept that my life is this way anymore. I want to challenge those things. I'm going to look at the man in the mirror and I'm going to say, it's not them, it's me. you are ready for this. And I feel like you guys are doing that. You have been doing that. So that's why you're going to start saying yes. That's the big question, okay? You're going to say yes to this adventure. You need to say yes to this new adventure, okay? You guys already know that. I don't have to tell you guys that, okay? These are affirmation cards. So, I just confirming some things for you, confirming and affirming some things for you guys. So you can be like, okay, yeah, that was the big question. I know that I need to do this, okay? I need to step into the unknown. Even though I don't know what's out there, I don't know what it is, that's what's scary to me. Like I know that I'm supposed to do something, but I don't really know what it is. Some of you guys probably just came off of like this big awakening. So you're like, oh my gosh, and I got to go into a new one. Yes, you do, but it's going to be so great. It's going to be so fulfilling for you, okay? So don't just listen to what I'm saying. Like really listen to what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you guys, it's going to be great and it's going to be fulfilling for you, okay? So realize that and go into this new adventure. Say yes to it, okay? Okay, so did y'all like that? Did it make you feel a little good? Comment down below and let me know that it makes you that I feel like it really did. So just go ahead and tell me. Say, Gabrielle, you know what? Thank you for this message. It made me feel good. And then that's gonna let me know that I continue to do videos like this. Bye, y'all. Okay, who's drawn to this cute little fairy? Let's see. Uh-oh, why does she keep falling? Like, are you not stable enough? Stand up. Okay. Y'all, if that's a message for you guys, I feel like you fail enough. You have failed enough. Not FAILED. I mean FELLED. You have fallen over. Yeah, fallen. Man, you have fallen over enough. It's time for you to stand, okay? Let's see what these are. Let's see what your affirmation cards are. Okay, I'm going to read all of them. I'm going to pull them out one by one and then I'm going to read them. Okay. Now I see why I was saying that you guys have fallen enough, okay? Look, y'all. Look what this is. This above all refused to be a victim. Okay, I really want to explain that more, but you guys already get what I'm saying. And anything's possible if you got enough nerve. That's one of my favorite ones. Okay, that does go with that. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or to lose, okay? So you guys kind of stay in your mind a lot is what I feel. But this right here, this above all refuse to be a victim. Like I said, you've fallen enough. It's time to stand, okay? So this is just saying that it's not that some of you guys are in this mindset. I feel like you guys are like you're not in this mindset. You are now becoming this mindset. Like you are telling yourself that this is not who you are. You're not wallowing in a pity party. There are people who are victims sometimes. You're just not the victim in the situation, in your situation anymore. You feel like, because it's not a bad thing being a victim. Sometimes we are victims to whatever situation that we go through, So, oh, hold on. But in this case, this is telling you guys, like, refuse to be that one who just stay on the ground, or who never rises when they fall. And like I said, I feel like that's what you guys are coming into. You're saying that I'm not just fixing to be a victim, I'm not about to wallow, meaning I'm not about to wallow in pity anymore. I'm about to pull myself up out of ashes, out of the ashes like a phoenix. Some of you guys probably would notice that you start to see more phoenixes, and stuff. So you're not that broke person, like even if you're still in a financial hardship, you have to say, you know what, I'm just not that person who accept pennies. I'm not that person. I'm gonna pull myself up out of the dirt, out of the dumpster, out of those ashes. And I'm going to say I am not that poor person. I am a, start speaking affirmations over yourselves. Specifically do I am affirmations, and I'm going to try to go ahead and make the video about I am affirmations. And I want to do this just because I saw a video with someone that was kind of debunking the I am, but the thing was, I realized this person didn't even understand the I am, and I'm like, you can't debunk something that you don't even understand, because the way they were explaining the I am, they didn't know what I am was. So now I have to make a video explaining more of the I am and what the I am is. And I think for you guys who are led to this fairy, you know, specifically watch I am affirmations, because you really have to tell yourself, you have to talk to yourself, okay? You have to create a new you have to create this person, you have to bring this person about. That's what the I am is. The I am is, I am is not just saying you. We're not, when you're saying I am, we're not just saying, you know, this is something spiritual. It's not natural. You're not just saying I am because I'm talking about me, myself. You're saying I am because I am is based on a creation. And you know, that's what the I am mean. I am equals creation. It equals to create, okay? So what you are doing is, when you are saying I am, you're literally speaking creation in your, you know, out of you, to become out of you, to become you, to become more of who you are. You are creating a new person, okay? That's what the I am actually is. I have to make a video talking more on that. I done basically told y'all though. So, and I think for you guys have to, you know, specifically tell you guys that and watch more affirmations. And you have to just, you know, like I said, this is something that I've been doing lately. You have to say, you know what, my money and my friend reminded me that of the other that the other day, you know, something, a video that I sent to them about money circulating. And I had got into this mood, because we all do sometimes, y'all. And she had to remind me, no, your money circulates, you know. And so continue to speak those things over your life and say, you know what, I am not poor, I am rich. You know, that's what I am. And you're not just saying that's who you are. You're saying you are creating this in yourself. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you are creating this new you. When you're saying I am not broke, I am rich, you are not creating a rich person, you know. I am wealthy, you are creating a wealthy person. That's what you are doing. You're speaking creativity in yourself. The energy, the very energy and vibration that that the word create have, is not being applied to you. It is going into your subconscious mind. You know, your subconscious mind don't have to be woke, you know, awake, you know, in meaning it don't have to be, you don't have to be awake in order for something to to basically stick to your subconscious mind, you know. And what I heard, your subconscious mind works better when you are asleep. Your what's it called, your what is the other side of the mind called? Shoot, I don't know. When it's sleep in your subconscious, then your subconscious mind kicks in, and that's the one that's awake, and that's the one that you are speaking to. So yeah. So, y'all, I think you guys have to do a lot of speaking over yourselves, because you are coming out of this mindset of being a victim. You're no longer waddling in a pity party. You're not just saying, whoa, it's me, you know, whoa, it's me. You're not saying like, it's, you're not saying, you're not just singing the blues no more. Like, everything is just, why is everything happening to me? Why am I going through this? Like, you know that you're going through this because everyone goes through something, and there's people who go through things worse than you, you know, who still pick themselves up and they carry themselves on. And I think that's the mindset that you guys are going through right now. You are refusing to be the victim. And you know what? Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. You have to remember that. And I just want to tell you guys to take this with you, okay? Just listen to what this says, you know, and just take it with you. And just know that you can't worry about what happened yesterday. You know, look at, and don't even worry about tomorrow. You have to know that you can't look at what happened yesterday because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, that's what this is saying. Tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. You can't even recover that. That happened yesterday. You know, it's gone. And even if you lost something yesterday, you might can recover it the next day. But hey, guess what? Yesterday already happened. So it's not ours to recover. And you can't, like I said, you can't even look at what's happening tomorrow. You have to look at a lot of times you have to just focus on what's happening right now, you know? So anything is possible if you got enough nerve. Y'all know what that means? I love this. I love to hear that. Oh, that's J.K. Rowling. She's one of my favorites. So I mean, because in order to not be a victim, in order to continue to pick yourself up, that takes a lot of nerve. That takes a lot of nerve. And I am reminded about that. Um, who is that? Oh my gosh, who says that? Is that Martin Luther King? Martin Luther King, I think. A man is not measured by how many times he y'all go and look that up, because that's gonna be pretty much what I'm saying now. The measure of a man. I forgot who wrote it. I think Martin Luther King did. The measure of a man. What was it, Malcolm X? I don't know. But yeah, hey, Malcolm X's birthday is coming up. Random. So focus. But that takes a lot of nerve. You know, that's how you can tell the true measure of a man, the true measure of a person, by how many, not by looking at how many times they have gotten back up, not how many times they have fallen, by how many times they have gotten back up. That's how you see who this person truly is. That's how you see what you are truly made of, okay? So you guys have enough of nerve. You guys have that, you know, like I said, because I see that you guys are rising up out of those ashes like the victim. And yeah, so now you know anything is possible. You guys have had to pick yourself up. You guys have had to build that nerve up so many times where you didn't feel like you could. You didn't feel like you could, you know, get that nerve to pick yourself up, but you did, and you saw that so many things were possible when you did it. Like, you saw that. Okay. Yeah. When I put this video together, it's probably not gonna say it, but 3333. So I am reminded to that is the divine trinity, mind, body, and soul. So take spiritual baths, okay, and continue to do things like that to cleanse you, to cleanse yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, okay. So yeah, and that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.